So the shambolic rollout for Young Thug's album is continuing, and he has just done. He's getting back to his roots.
Talk to me.
Right? He's basically getting back to his roots. He's letting the world know, all right, I'm still that guy.
Talk to me.
And by that guy, I guess he means that guy that likes to put on a dress, maybe some nail polish, paint them nails. You know what I'm saying? Could be a little lip gloss. I don't know. He's letting the world know, though. He's still that guy. He's still got it in him, man. Now, if you saw the last video I did about Young Thug, you'll know that I was kind of saying he sort of lost his motion a little bit. Like, since he had this whole scandalous situation with the, alleged snitching and the 2-hour interrogation tape, then all these leaked phone calls of him talking smack about everybody from jail. He did his Big Bank interview. He had a huge moment. He was leaking songs. That would have been the perfect moment to drop the album, but it seems like the leaks stopped. Things slowed down. Young Thug kind of lost the motion that he had. Like, people were rocking with him more when he was a rat. Allegedly, but now things have gotten a little bit quiet, and he's pulling out his old tricks. He's pulling out his old.
Why he keeps saying allegedly to the ratting stuff? Like, come on, bro. We all saw those videos, bro.
Tricks by becoming a trick.
We all heard the audio.
Okay, people have said the old reliable. I'm not a snitch. I'm gay bamboozle, and he popped up in a very suspect outfit. Okay, and people said, "Hey, listen." Somebody actually tweeted, homosexual Thug is back, we're getting peak music, and Young Thug even reposted this him damn self. So he's confirming, yes.
Nah, what? Him reposting that himself is weird.
The homosexual Thug is back, alright? That's what he said. He's wearing the funky outfits, he's pouting like a duck, alright?
Yeah, him reposting that
Young
is
Thug's
weird.
Back in full effect. Okay, I might even have to pull the dress out the closet.
Like, I'm sure there was people saying, like, oh, he's back to his old ways or something like that. But the one that literally says homosexual Thug is back and that's what he picks to repost is crazy.
Who knows what else we're going to find in the closet? You might find some people in there. I don't know. Now, we don't condone any kind of homophobia, okay? If Young Thug wants to wear a dress, if he wants to experiment with his gender-bending sexuality, I'm all for it, man.
He been experimenting.
Rainbow flags in the chat.
He been experimenting before the experimenters.
Respect for my LGBTQ plus brethren, okay? But this is the latest move that Young Thug's pulling to get back some motion for the Ice Grody album, and it's looking a little bit strange. So once again, we don't condone homophobia of any sort. If anything, I feel like the community is actually being very supportive of this cross-dressing play, I guess. Like, is it a play? Are we calling it a play? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Thug's out here pouting. He got the little straps, the dress straps on there, and people are rocking with it, man. They're saying homosexual Thug will always be the best Thug, same way homosexual Carti was the best. All right. So you know what I'm saying? That is what it is, man. Right. So you know what I'm saying? That is what it is, man. It is what it is. They're saying, no, bro. He said it.
He said no. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube, but you could read it. We smoking what? Like, what does that even mean? How is that not, like, you feel me? Pause.
Was the one smoking penises back in the day, okay? It's all approved, okay? Everybody's saying it's the oldest trick in the book, right? Throw on the dress.
Somebody said,
like him because he's gay. Can we finally be real about that?
Who? Who's we? Nah, Thug just be, or he used to be spitting. That's why I like him. But liking him because of that is you tripping.
The dress was the best. We like him for serving C respectfully. Okay? People saying, where have I seen this play before? They got Kevin Spacey on there, man.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, he took a page right out of Kevin Spacey's playbook. Maybe he should just come out of the closet and just let the world know.
I was even finna say, like, bro, for him to lose his girl and then repost something like that, boy.
Rainbow flags all day long, man.
Boy.
I'm not gonna lie, this is looking more like some dungarees, could be a dress, but the pout face definitely saying a lot, and the fact he reposted that homosexual Thug is back is possibly a good sign of people saying he's right, low key. Alright, when he argues with Mariah and tells her to keep it cute, alright, he's showing Mariah, he's saying, look, man, watch out.
Man, watch out.
Take that dress, you don't even know what to do with that dress. Give me them heels, give me that dress, I'm gonna show you how to rock that.
Imagine.
I'm gonna show you turn it up. It's King Spider, alright? It's Lady Spider, it's Itsy Bitsy Spider at this point, okay? They're saying
I'm saying he lame, but as long as the music keep coming out good, bro, I don't care.
dude is so lame, but as long as the album's good, I don't care. But he always been like this. He has always been like this, man. We've seen him in a whole bunch of dresses before, in a bunch of cutesy little adorable outfits. Frankly, adorable, all right? My guy Thug's looking adorable.
Get him out of here.
So look, all right? Everybody's been wondering.
Whoa! Who read this? He talking about he needs to do a sample of him just going ham on it. Blowing bubbles on Wham. Intro track for show would be fire. Man, these people on Reddit is different, bro.
Cutesy little adorable outfits. Frankly, adorable, all right? My guy
these dudes on Reddit is different, bro.
So look, all right? Everybody's been wondering, okay, since my last video that I did on Lil Baby. As we know, what Wham says goes, and we ain't heard a peep from Wham. We ain't heard from Wham. All right, where's Wham? We've been looking up. I put his picture on some milk cartons. We still ain't found Wham.
Right,
but it turns out, all right, it turns out we found Wham, man. We were playing Where's Waldo. We were playing Where's Whamdo. We done found Whamdo, man. And oh my lord, he's not answering Young Thug's phone calls. Yo, Wham, pick up the phone. It's me, Spider. He left
pick up the phone. It's me, Spider. Whatever he said, he put his heart into that song, bro.
Man, YFN Lucci and Lil Baby were spotted in the same studio despite him.
Lil Baby spotted in the same studio as YFN Lucci, who is supposed to be one of Young Thug's ops or whatever, despite not answering Young Thug's calls. Bro, that's kind of crazy, though. Whether that's a business move or whatever that is, to go collaborate with someone that was ops with the dude you was just cool with, even though he did some weird stuff, to go collaborate with somebody who I'm sure you was not cool with because he wasn't cool with him is weird. It's weird.
Not answering Young Thug's phone calls, man. They saying Lucci.
It's weird.
I think that's V's as well. Shout out to V's. He's hard.
And bro, shout out to V's.
Bro, man, shout out to that boy 650. Luch stood tall on them folks, man. He really stood tall, man. He didn't tell. All right, everybody trying to run this false narrative that YFN Lucci told. He ain't tell. All right, he got attacked in jail. The whole thing was witnessed by the guards, and he was trying to get bail for his own safety. Weren't no telling going on, all right? They're saying, look, Baby already bought him out at a show. I don't see the problem with this. They're saying he probably talked to Thug by now. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I didn't even know they was cool. That's my mistake. I guess they been cool.
Been speculating that Young Thug is actually going to be on Lucci's album. I think that's got to be capped. How could you get on an album with somebody that shot your mother? All right? I shot his mummy, now he no longer mentioned me. That's all documented back.
Okay. So that's where the beef stems from. Yeah, that's weird, Lil Baby. That's weird, bro. I wouldn't even feel safe.
Young Thug allegedly was really sending dudes to go and shoot up YFN Lucci's family home with his mother getting hit. It's actually diabolical. Ain't no way you're piecing it up with somebody that put Bine in your mother. That's crazy. Okay, Lucci doing laps around Thug since he came home. Real one. Amazing what just shutting up can do. Alright? He ain't outselling Thug new album, I guarantee you that. Look, Lucci ain't never been a big artist like Thug, man. Lucci's always been for the streets, alright? He's been more for the streets, more solid. Thug's out here wearing dresses and clout farming by being... I'm trying to say this the most respectful way, by being...
Why? Just be 100.
By having an ambiguous gender, let's put it that way, alright? So Young Thug's out here putting up dresses, alright? Taking dresses out of the closet. He's getting into the closet, trying on all the dresses. YFN Lucci's...
So pretty much what he's saying is Young Thug does the weird stuff to get people talking about him, pretty much. And YFN Lucci is just the average street guy who could rap. But he's probably smarter than the rest since he's been doing this for so long.
Solid, alright? Ain't no 2-hour interrogation of YFN Lucci, alright? He was never really for the dresses, for the charts. He was always for the streets, alright? And that's probably how it's going to stay. I'm honestly very excited to be hearing Lucci's project, okay? So, look, here's what's crazy, okay? I already told you guys this, but obviously Young Thug had teased his album for 19th of December, didn't end up dropping. He said, you knew I wasn't dropping Friday, that's a ladies' day, do your thing, okay? Do your thing. And it turned out, alright, that drop was coming for the 26th, okay? It was rescheduled. The project was pushed to September 26th after allegedly the features were pulled out on the project. I don't know if that's
The 26th is on like 2 days.
Right? I don't know who pulled out their features on the project, but a lot of people were saying, "God damn, that means that they're dropping on the same day." YFN Lucci's album was prepped to be released on September 26th. People were saying that YFN Lucci changed his date to fit in with Young Thug's date, but I personally remember seeing YFN Lucci announce his date before Young Thug announced his date, and it was always going to be the 26th. So I personally believe that to be cap.
I'm gonna listen to this.
People are speculating.
I ain't never listened to no YFN Lucci song, and I've definitely heard music by him, but I definitely can't name no names, but like I definitely heard music by him. But on that note, put me on to some YFN Lucci before I get into his album on Friday.
That hey, maybe because of the Rico and maybe because
so I know what to
expect. Stay out of
expect.
trouble, that maybe YFN Lucci and Young Thug have set their differences aside. Maybe they're going to drop a song together. People have been speculating they're about to drop a song together. Now, I personally think it's cap. We'll see. Okay, YFN Lucci has teased his project. He posted a track list.
If Young Thug shot at his mother, got people to shoot at his mother, then rapped about it in a song, like bro, like you can't be cool with him, bro.
There's one question. There's a big set of question marks on one track. People are wondering who that's going to be. Is it going to be Young Thug? I couldn't see it happening, but if it does happen, we're pushing peace, we're pushing positivity, man. Maybe, just maybe, there's a small little slice of a chance that Young Thug and Lucci have actually pieced it up. But I could never, man. If you shot at my mama, that ain't never happening. And it's look. And if you shot at my mama, that ain't never happening. And it's look.
I'm saying though,
unless this is a play, it's looking like that's highly unlikely because Young Thug posted, alright? He's promoting his album, he's got the new Spider merch, alright? The Ice Scroty, the the U Scroty.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, how do you say that? UI, like, how do you say that?
Album, he's got the Spider merch, right? All set up. And look what he did in the caption, man. Straight up, he said, F at YFN Lucci album. Ice Grody on Friday.
People were saying it was trolling
so
though.
They both got to be on each other's albums. Imagine if
but I really don't know.
If all of your good features pull out and you end up having to piece it up with the ops, all right? You might as well have just played nice with Gunna to begin with, all right? Like, is it better to piece it up with somebody that you want to label as a snitch but didn't really snitch? They took a plea deal. You took an even worse plea deal, or to piece it up with the ops that you said it? Young Thug famously said, the only reason I ain't kill you, YFN Lucci, the only reason I didn't kill you is because you take care of your daughter. Ooh. I could never piece it up and do a song with someone so diabolically.
Yeah, I'd never.
Shooting at mamas and all of that stuff, okay? That could never, ever, ever be me. But they saying they might be on each other's album, but he called them out directly, he said FYFN Lucci album. Alright, now I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this could be a breach of his probation. You're dissing the ops, you're a documented gang member for YSL that you admitted is a gang. You took a guilty plea on being a member of the gang. There is a war with YFN Lucci that had been documented. YSL was already labelled as a gang in the YFN indictment. You're saying F YFN Lucci album. You're saying F the ops. You're directly dissing your main op and you're on probation. I'm not gonna lie. I think that could be a violation, but who knows? Maybe I'm just dying to see Young Thug.
So that's why. Hey, y'all see the title, bro? He took 9 minutes to get to the point of why he titled it this. So I'm gonna do the same thing, bro. I'm gonna do the same thing. I've been recording for 13 minutes now, but hey, I don't want to hear nothing when I title it the same thing, bro. I don't think Young Thug will go to jail. Will go back to jail for that, but hey, bro.
Atlantarology have reacted
need y'all boys to click on
this.
this.
They can't believe it. Thug is really saying F.
Trying to get monetized.
Some dudes just don't learn. People saying it's just entertainment. You're taking this too serious. You know what you're doing to get them folks talking for promo. I mean, kind of, but also you're kind of activating the gang. You're allegedly the leader of this vicious gang that was at war with YFN Lucci. So innocent women and children are getting targeted in attacks on people's residential family homes. All right? I don't know if that's entertainment. Didn't seem like entertainment when he was talking about I shot at his mummy, now he no longer mentioned me. That didn't seem like entertainment. People saying Lucci on the album. Look, if Lucci's on the album, I'll eat my words, but I honestly would find it hard to believe that unless they're really trying to piece it up. All right? Could be a fake play. People saying dude will end up back in prison for them 15 years. Whoop-de-doo! He said, whoop-de-doo, we don't care if we got to do life in prison, whoop-de-doo, we don't care.
Bro, he
People
don't
saying it's
care.
about to be a 50 Cent versus Lucci versus Kanye situation with Thug and Lucci. Now look, Lucci ain't got a chance in hell of beating Thug. It ain't gonna happen, right? Unless he's buying streams like Thug. Thug probably buying streams, so you're gonna have to just buy streams and get as far as you possibly can. I don't see it happening. He was saying, why does Thug refuse to learn his lesson? I promise you this is the most clear promo from the both of them. Hate to say it, but Spider clout chasing unless there's something going on in the background we don't know about. Album coming out ain't nothing but promo. He been doing stuff to get everybody attention. That's what I think personally, because ain't no way he's saying this without the DA knowing. Lucci ain't gonna sell over 90k records for his own album, by the way. He's saying he clout chasing to promote the album, kind of smart move, but he playing lame. Is this man serious? Why, Thugger, why? I bet it's promo for both albums. Trying hard as F to get violated. I do not get it. Y'all saying he...
That would be a good way to promote both albums, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm a Thug fan. I don't know much about Lucci. But him saying that is what got me to figure out that he has an album dropping the same day as Thug. You feel me? But I don't know though, like, could they really make up? I couldn't, bro. I could not make up with somebody who shot at any of my family, especially my mother, bro. What?
Don't learn.
My
dude,
dukes?
His name is Young Thug. He really lost people from this beef. What are y'all supposed to change? Bro, Lucci lost people from this beef too, man. Get it straight, right? Album, y'all are too invested. Should have done what Lucci did and just shut the hell up and drop good music. He was saying, I feel like he's shouting him out for real, but he on some WWE stuff. Some people
yeah,
saying
he even tagged him.
He was on the yo with
like
Baby.
They on some weird vibes right now, but it seems like they want to be cool or they finna pop out being cool. But I don't understand.
But if they I was in the studio with Baby, but if they's actually cool, that's some wild stuff, because that's damn near the whole reason why Quan and Thug didn't make music no more behind the Nut and Lucci thing, man. Clearly they ain't serious. Look at Lucci post, then look at Thug's comment. These dudes ain't serious for real. They're both like on each other's album and just playing it to boost sales. These dudes ain't learning MF and thing. Fanny, send these dudes back to jail. If he ain't talked to the state and his lawyer about this, he definitely going back to jail. He probably talked to them. He probably talked to the state. He probably talked to his lawyer. Probably for 2 hours. You know, he likes to talk. Probably told him everything, man. Probably good. You know, they probably call his personal phone.
Nah, he really don't got no freedom to do nothing without permission, bro. He back in elementary school.
Everything they wanted to know, and he just told them all of that, okay? But we wouldn't know that because he probably wouldn't want us to tell the world. Anyway, see, this right here is why Wham ain't picking up the phone to talk to you. Or is he saying F Lucci album, not Lucci himself? It's basically the same thing. We leaving him Thug in 2025 after all of this petty stuff he doing, alright? And Lucci's still going to get played first on Friday. This dude is just seeking attention now. Ain't this a violation? What is he violating exactly? His parole? You can't diss another op.
Yeah, his
gang member.
The prosecutor was talking about, be careful what you even think about saying, but or I'll put you back in here. Basically, that's the sweetened version of it.
Feels like fake promo they're both in on, but boy, is everything in that picture ugly as F. Did he really post this promo? People are saying it's promo, man. Everybody thinks that it's promo, right? We locked in. That's what they're saying. Everyone's saying they locked in, they're excited. He's definitely trolling with the caption. If anything, he's giving Lucci a boost by letting his big audience know his album is dropping on Friday. Everyone thinks he's on the Lucci album. He's on the album Facts. Of course, he trolling. That makes it better, and that photo shows we're getting classic Thug back after we miss all the dogs or whatever.
Like, he talking about, of course he trolling. Like, how well do you think you know Young Thug, bro? like, come on, bro.
It was called. We are back. Thug knows this will be his make or break moment. I also believe the cover art we haven't seen yet with the multiple stars is going to be the official cover. People saying, is this the cover of the album? I hope it's fire. It's going to be the best Thug we've had since 2017. I can feel it in my blood. I mess with Thug and Lucci, so win-win, even better if they both feature on their album.
I ain't gonna lie. This album, Thug's album, better go crazy, because the way people was getting ready for it, if he don't hit on this album, they're going back to the ratting stuff, bro. They're going back to the rat stuff, and they're not going to let it go this time. And even if you drop another album, that album going to have to be crazy. This album right here he's coming back with, it better be fire, bro.
If you told anybody like 5 years ago this would be happening, folks would be looking at you like you were crazy.
Nah, facts.
Okay? do hope they're features. I hope they're
The way things can change in time is so wild.
Back for Cardi. This MF is still playing chess with Lucci. At least Lucci gets free promo. All of those people who actually thought he pushed his album back for Cardi. This MF is still playing chess with Lucci. At least Lucci gets free promo. Now, I'm going to get to Lucci's response in a second, but I personally feel like this is so lame. If it is really promo and Lucci and Thug are actually working together, it's so lame. Because think of all the people that have died over this beef. All right?
Facts.
Think of Big Nut's family. We had the video when you saw my documentary on the Young Thug trial. You saw that clip at the end of YFN Lucci's mother at his grave crying, bawling tears, because she did not see justice for her son. All right? You got YFN Lucci's family, his mother, his children being shot at in the house multiple times.
Like, mothers and children being shot at, and you telling me they just finna be cool? They just finna go back cool? Like, making music? Bro, that's wild. That's weird. That's like, this wasn't no like little kid argument, you feel me? Oh, they was really trying to like take each other out, take each other's families out. Like, that's crazy. To just go back, I don't care how much time passed, to just go back and be cool, I can't, bro.
The idea that Young Thug can cast all of these people into the shadows, Gunna, Gunna a rat, Slug a rat, Yak a rat, Woody a rat, Obama, Slime Life Shorty, all of these guys that he wants to cast aside, but the guy YFN Lucci you wanted to kill, you said the only reason you didn't kill him was because he looked after his family, right? That you would piece it up with him, what, for clout? For attention, to take the heat off you for allegedly telling in a 2-hour interview with detectives. That's super lame. And it just goes to show you how little morals and principles these guys really have, if that's the case, because I find that very, very hard to believe. All right? I ain't gonna lie. If Lucci pieces it up with Thug, that's kind of lame too. How you having a dude shoot at your mother and you're piecing it up? I low-key wouldn't respect it, all right? Because you're supposed to be solid and stand on business. But what do I know? I ain't from the streets, man. I'm just a normal guy with a mother.
Facts.
And, that's basically.
Don't take my opinions too seriously, man. I'm just a regular dude with a mother and a father, man. Don't take me too serious. I just live a cool, safe, calm life on bro. Don't take my responses too serious on here.
I'm thinking. So look, Lucci responded. He posted after this the picture of Thug pouting in his little dress, nipples nearly visible. Okay. He posted it. He said, album ain't nothing for a million ugly ass man. Thugger. He added him. Hashtag already legend Friday. F buddy. Cold. Right? We ain't green, Lucci. We know y'all working together. Y'all both just got out. Make it make sense. Right? Make it make sense.
I didn't know Lucci just got out too. I did not know that.
Everybody over on Atlantology, they saying, well, fellas, there's the ball game. All right? They're thinking it's cap. This is just a 50 Cent versus Kanye type promo, but they're both dead serious. They're both ugly as F. They're on each other's albums.
Bro, what does that have to do with anything? They're both ugly as F. Like, bro, what?
They saying, well, fellas, there's the ball game.
That just caught me off guard, bro.
They're thinking it's cap. This is just a 50 Cent versus Kanye type promo, but they're both dead serious. They're both ugly as F. They're on each other's album. This is just promo.
Like, bro, huh?
People think it's real. Now, Clout Wars at an all-time high for these albums. Cardi B twerking pregnant now. Thug and Lucci are baiting Atlanta. They're doing this for promo. W promo. Please, Thug, please have hella heat. We need banger after banger, please. That glaze warm, or is it already cooled off, man? I keep seeing comments saying Thug on Lucci album. Who told you that? People saying they heard the song. This is Atlanta's mascot right here. F, buddy. All right? They're saying Lucci on the way up and Thug on the way down, man.
Bro.
I can believe it.
These are some little kids right here, bro.
Believe that. All right, like little Jeff said. Now, Thug responded to Lucci in the comments. He responded, he said, soft ass N-word. Okay? And people saying, I'm going to take a wild guess, but I think you guys are on each other's album. Okay? This is all promo for both of them.
When was the last time they talked like this, though? Pre-Thug trial, when was the last time they were talking like this and they were serious? If anybody knows, please comment down below. Please.
They're both probably featured. Everyone else is slow. I'll come back when they're both actually
that'll
on each
really
other's albums. Right? Both these folks done ruined so many lives.
I mean, it's only 2 days left.
Buddy,
Who cares?
CIA wins again. That's facts. I low-key really don't respect this. All the lives that got ruined, all the war in Atlanta, what? You guys are just going to piece it up now and do songs together because you're embarrassed about what got exposed online? Like, I'm not trying to push the gang wars. I think we should push peace and we shouldn't have any more conflict.
Right.
But these guys are low-key. Are they faking the conflict? When people talk about exploitation, oh, you're exploiting the hood, you're talking about these things. I'm just reporting on what's going on. But realistically, like, using the gang war and then squashing the beef as promo for your album when so many lives have been ruined on both sides, like, what is... It's all well and good Lucci's getting his promo. What about Nut's mother? What's Nut's mother getting out of this, right? You're all piecing it up now. The whole thing was for nothing. Nut died. Everyone just died for nothing. It was all a big waste of time. All right. And you had Yak Gotti standing on YFN Lucci's Maybach.
That's why.
Right?
That's why,
Probably.
bro. That's why this street life is all stupid, bro. Like they're seeing how stupid it was. If they are gonna collab, it's because they saw how stupid they were in the past. If you watching this, bro, and you involved in that kind of life, bro, you think it's cool. You use this as an example, bro. It's lame. The people you looking up to, they think it's lame. And if you don't look up to them, take a note out of their book. They've been doing it for a minute, and they still think it's lame. Come on.
Probably left a little dent, right? Probably bent the chassis on that.
And if they don't think it's lame, they
all
lame.
It's all promo. It's all
Come
love. And meanwhile, you're still not answering Gunner's calls. Wham ain't answering your calls. It's a joke. All right? Really, CIA really winning the season. Okay, they're saying they might have a few new tricks up their sleeve. This confirms it as promo. Honestly, who cares? Dude came home and did all that gossiping to hype up the world to drop some BS music. Thug is over with. All right?
Dang, we don't even know if the music trash.
Now finna hop on a track. It's the evil world. Right? The man tried to get him killed in jail. He not doing a song with him. You guys are so damn dumb. That's facts. I didn't even think of that.
Wait.
Not only was his mother getting shot up, but they had sent hits and apparently...
Whoa. How is Lucci still alive? Bro, that's besides the point. But, bro, he was sending prison hits on him, bro. Like, bro. Like, I can't go back. I can't.
Got stabbed in jail. Apparently, they were trying to kill him again. These were orders coming from Young Thug, allegedly.
In jail.
They was trying to get in touch with Thug to get permission to take out Lucci.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If Thug got that kind of power, he high-key should still be in jail for that Rico, bro. He needs to be locked up. Thug, that boy got power. He got power in the streets, boy.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Or he had.
So if dude's really trying to kill you in jail and you're going to piece it up to do a song, it's crazy. Right? Thug on some punk stuff, but I damn sure ain't listening to Stone Wife and Lucci. Now we're downvoting that one. Now. Hell no. We love Lucci, man. We love Lucci, man. Bro, that song, Man Down, so hard.
Alright, I'm going to listen to Man Down.
Robberies, man down, just no memory.
Let me get it in my playlist right now.
Me down. It's either him or me. Hard song, all right. Go listen to Man Down by Wife and Lucci. It's one of my favorite songs, all right. But look, everyone's responding, man. Everybody's saying they can't believe it. Young
cover looked
really
hard.
responded to Lucci, man. They're definitely friends now and just joshing with one another. If somebody tries to line you up and have you killed in prison, you get stabbed. All right?
He got
Even
stabbed?
When you're in PC. Can you really piece it up and be friends with
He got stabbed in protective custody?
Lucci, man. They're definitely friends now and just joshing with one another. If somebody tries to line you up and have you killed in prison, you get stabbed. All right? Even when you're in PC.
He got stabbed in protective custody, bro. So that means for the longest... I'm about to get off track. But that means for the longest, these Atlanta jails have been like there's no structure in them at all for the longest. Cause nowadays I see Instagram accounts and it's always a prisoner, right? He got Nikes, he got a phone, he got multiple phones, he got weed, he got his AirPods in his ear, whatever, fake Bluetooth headphones in his ear, and it's always an Atlanta prisoner. Either that or it's an Atlanta prisoner with a relation to a rapper. And it's like, so this been going on for a minute, bro. Like, I'm only 20, you feel me? So when this type of stuff was happening, I was probably, who knows who I was even listening to, bro. Who knows what I was doing. But, bro, this kind of stuff been going on for too long then, bro. Thug had enough power to get this man stabbed. The goal was to kill him. He got him stabbed while in protective custody, bro. Man.
Can you really piece it up and be friends with someone and just
Man.
joke with them? I honestly can't see it. I can't see it.
I can't see it either.
It would be crazy. I really
It just
can't
keeps
see it.
getting
Honestly,
worse and
I think
worse.
It's actually diabolical. I'm very surprised to see this. I don't know. I really can't believe that there's going to be a feature between these two, and I wouldn't be surprised if there is no feature and this is really genuine beef.
Yeah, that's about it for the video, though. I know I've been chatting a little bit. 30-minute video. Hopefully, y'all make it to the end. Y'all boys talk to me, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know!